Colitis and the carnivore diet. If you go on the carnivore diet, will this turn off your colitis, your ulcerative colitis? So there was somebody living in Sydney, Australia, and they had colitis. One of the things that they did to treat it was they went on the carnivore diet. And for a year, they ate nothing but meat, and their symptoms improved greatly. Also, what was happening during this time is this person wasn't working, and they were living a very stress-free life. This person finally just started to get back into the workforce, and they got a corporate job, and stress came back into their life, and they were still following the carnivore diet. And within a month, all of his symptoms had returned, even though he was following a carnivore diet perfectly. This tells us that the carnivore diet did not get rid of the colitis, and that instead, that it was the removal of the stress that got rid of his colitis and ulcerative colitis symptoms. He then came to me, and what we did is my 13-day protocol. Essentially what this 13-day protocol does is it takes us day by day, and it helps us find the traumatic memory that put our gut in and out of overdrive. Every organ in the body has a survival purpose. And when we have a conflict shock, a stressful event that threatens our survival and it catches us off guard, our brain makes a split-second decision and then decides which organ do I put into overdrive to help us survive this situation. For this person, the thing was respect. If I don't get enough respect from my family, from my coworkers, from my boss, I feel like my survival is threatened. So his body put his colon into overdrive to help him better digest and absorb respect. The founder of German New Medicine, Dr. Hammer, he tested these extra gut cells, and they digested food 10 times faster than normal gut cells. This person's colon was constantly in and out of overdrive, depending on whether he was getting enough or wasn't getting enough respect, from day to day. After just one round through this 13-day protocol, he can eat whatever foods that he wants. He doesn't have to be stuck on the carnivore diet. Now, the carnivore diet is one of the better diets out there. It's very high in protein, and protein is from a Greek word proteus, which means of the most importance. Protein is nitrogen, the most abundant mineral in the body. Protein is the most important nutrient, and meat is relatively easy to digest compared to most plant foods. But colitis isn't caused by a tired gut, and the colon doesn't even digest food. It's the small intestine in the stomach doing most of the work, and it just seems silly that eating hard to digest foods is putting stress on the colon, because the colon doesn't digest food. It absorbs water, really. It doesn't even really absorb much nutrients. Comment down below, have you tried the carnivore diet and what were your experience with it? But more importantly, comment what was the stressful situation that put your colon in and out of overdrive and gave you colitis or ulcerative colitis. I answer all of my comments. My name is Mike, the Heal Your Gut Guy. Go down below and make a comment.